Hi, and a good day, everyone. I'm Jewel with J7409 Weather, the weather that you need to know in general that's going on today. If you're into the weather, you need to know what's going on so far as watches, warnings, weather in general, tropical weather. Please subscribe. I'd appreciate it so much, and don't forget to click my bell. That makes sure you get all the notices and videos that I put out. Now, we're going to move right along. I want to say something before I get started. Here is Ern. Yes, Ern was born. Okay, Tropical Storm Ern. And also we have Dorian to contend with. Looks like Dorian's going to be a big bad hurricane before it's all over. So I want to bring something to your attention before I turn this on and let it roll. This is, of course, the GFS map, and it's the precipitation type map. What you're going to see is you're going to see Dorian come up and take a more northerly path. The GFS is running a little ahead of the European model. So it's very, very, very hard to know exactly where it's going to come in. According to the National Hurricane Center right now, it's coming in Florida. This storm could take a more northerly path, and this is what the GFS is showing. You can't go by this one model. You can't go by just the European model. You've got to combine a bunch of different things, do the math, then you'll have your answer. So don't let anything throw you off. Stick with your local weather and the National Hurricane Center, which I put the alert out from earlier, the tropical alert. I will have a complete tropical update coming up this morning. Everyone in Florida now, go ahead and prepare, and I'm going to add at least a little bit of southern and southeastern Georgia. So just prepare for whatever may come your way. It's up in the air. I'm doing the best I can. I will try to nail this down as we move along. So now with all of that said and done, I want to turn on this GFS map and tell you what's happening. Now, Dorian is going to bring potentially life-threatening impacts to Puerto Rico today. That's what it's looking like, and I feel so bad for those people. It's only been 2 years ago since I believe it was Maria that hit them, and they're still recovering, people. And I just saw this one blip that came across. If their electricity goes out, they have no 911 contact whatsoever. They're trying to get water together right now. Some people still have tarps for roofs. So, I mean, please keep these people in your prayers. Now, there's also a slight risk of excessive rainfall over most of New England, and you can see, watch Ern moving off. It's going to bring some rain up that way. And the excessive heat, for people who's been having this heat, and the red flag warnings for that, it's still going on in the Central Rockies, Great Basin to the west coast. Now, Dorian's expected to track northwest from the eastern Caribbean toward Puerto Rico. Dorian will bring potentially life-threatening impacts to the island with heavy flooding rains, high winds, high surf, and storm surge. Now, the official National Hurricane Center forecast track for Dorian is bringing the storm into the Bahamas Friday and Saturday, and possibly into the east coast of Florida by some point Sunday. Everything's up in the air on the timing, exactly. Everything's up in the air exactly where it may come in. Please stay tuned, okay? When it comes to Tropical Storm Ern, it's expected to move northeastward and remain well off the east coast of the United States over the next few days. Now, while the center of this storm will remain well offshore, tropical moisture near Tropical Storm Ern may draw northward ahead of a cold front moving across the northeast by tomorrow into Thursday. And if that happens the way it's looking like it's going to enhance the rainfall and flooding potential well to the north of Tropical Storm Ern, and that's going to be across most of New England. most of New England, and the moisture with it will aid in producing excessive rainfall. This is for most of New England over the region, and you could have some flash flooding. Now, a front extending from parts of the lower Great Lakes across the central Appalachians into the lower Mississippi Valley, southern plains, it should move off the East Coast by tomorrow evening, and showers and thunderstorms are going to develop along and ahead of this boundary while the front moves off the East Coast. Now, we got a second front. It's going to move southeastward out of western Canada into northern High Plains area today and into the Great Lakes by tomorrow night. This is going to bring showers and thunderstorms. They're going to develop along and ahead of this boundary tomorrow into tomorrow night over the Great Lakes into the middle Mississippi Valley and the central plains. Above average temps is going to continue across most of the west into southwest Texas, so please be aware of that also. Now, when we take a look at maybe severe weather today, it's looking the best I have seen it, folks. This is the categorical outlook, and severe thunderstorms are unlikely today, but we do still have a chance of maybe some isolated strong storms that may pop up. They can't be ruled out over the coastal parts of southern New England and the higher terrain of New Mexico and West Texas. So in those areas, you could have some severe thunderstorms pop up, but for the most part, nothing like it has been looking. Very low tornado, wind, and hail, not even going to put the maps up, so that's good news. Everybody, please stay safe. I will have a tropical update in detail later this morning as best as I can put it together to my knowledge. So, I do suggest everybody listens to their local weather, whether it be TV, radio, whatever you've got. You need to listen to it. If you live in Florida, period, and maybe some of Georgia, who knows, maybe all the way up in here, okay? I might even get it, some of this storm. So we're going to have to wait and see. Right now, it's not on the more northerly track. According to the National Hurricane Center, it's for exactly where I showed you, okay? It could turn in time. This only time will let us know that. So, please stick around. I'm going to do my best to keep everybody informed and safe as I possibly can. Have a good day, a safe day, a blessed day, my friends. Peace, love, and kindness to all. Thanks for watching.